Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where last episode we did a moon flyby and then made this monstrosity. And this episode we are going to fly this monstrosity, and it's quite a monstrosity, if I'm honest. We've got thrust to weight, kinda. We've got thrust to weight after these stages detach, kinda. So hopefully, hopefully we get enough speed going. I mean, ultimately, we'll have a fully fueled center core quite a ways up. So that's the goal here. We're throttled up, SAS is on, double check that staging. Yep, that looks correct. Yep, that is all correct. And off we go. Hang on, what is all this? Return trip from the moon. Hello. Hi. Yeah, we got all this. You know what we didn't do? We didn't test the thumper on the launch pad. That's okay. We will do that after this mission. Right? Right. Oh, that glorious thrust to weight. Such speed. Many acceleration. I love it. Now these outer engines here, they don't have gimbaling. This one does not either. None of these engines have gimbaling. We gave that up for better thrust to weight. However, we should be plenty aerodynamically stable, in theory. What is our current apoapsis? 2 kilometers. And make that 3 kilometers. Fantastic. This thing doesn't look pretty, but it'll get the job done, I think. I'm just hoping that when we detach, it detaches here and not here, because then it would spin out like the way that the Soyuz boosters do. That would be ideal. But we're going to run out of Delta V in these tanks pretty soon, just checking that our center core is correctly flowing, and it does indeed appear to be doing so. This got us to 22 kilometers. I'm hoping that this gets us to 40. 30. And 40. Excellent. And yes, I'm going up straight on purpose. Okay, good. They detached at the correct point. So let's see if we can wiggle our way over to the horizon here. Once again, we should still be aerodynamically stable, I hope. Yeah, seems good. We've definitely gone straight up too much. In future launches, we should definitely start getting our horizontal speed going faster. There's no doubt about that. We are at an apoapsis of 90 kilometers right now. I guess we will just aim for 100 kilometers. And we will increase our horizontal speed on the way up, because we will definitely need to do that. Our time to apoapsis is decreasing right now, so we definitely need to keep burning. We're going to have no atmospheric drag starting now. Yeah, I mean, the ascent profile definitely needs to be tuned. We can maybe put some fins on those outer rockets as well. We're going to need, unless we finish our gravity turn, well, it's not technically a gravity turn, but unless we finish turning to the horizon by the time that the stages fall off, if that's the case, then we don't need these fins on the center core, and we can actually ditch the weight earlier. So that's a potential iteration that we need to think about. And seeing as our apoapsis there when we detached was, what was that, maybe 60 kilometers going straight up? I think that might be acceptable. So time to apoapsis is increasing, so we don't want to be burning right now. So I will just go ahead and set in a maneuver node. And that will do. Something like that. Excellent. Burn time of 52 seconds, so we want to start this at T minus 26 seconds. But this is so much more efficient. We are going to have to do a little bit of our circularization burn with our maneuvering stage, but that's okay. I'm going to warp forward a little bit here. It is 26 seconds that we want to start this burn at. Right now. Excellent. So we're going to lose this tank here momentarily. And off we go. Our thrust to weight is now dramatically different, so we will have a slightly less efficient burn than we would have, but it's okay. What is our thrust to weight with this? Okay, 0.85. That's fine for this type of a stage. We've actually got plenty of delta V to make this happen. Like, more than enough. Like, we've almost got landing on the moon delta Vs and returning. Not quite, but pretty close. This is good enough. I'll save that 3.3 dV. That'll be fine. Moon is currently there, so we probably want to burn for the moon sometime around here, is my guess. Okay. And now we'll just fine-tune this encounter. I want to have this encounter come in... That's real awkward. Okay, we don't want to get there quite this quickly, if I'm honest. Right around... I think... Right around here-ish is the sweet spot. I just want to be as low as we possibly can go. It's starting to turn around pretty soon. Yep. Right about here. This is about where we want to be. So, node in T minus 10 minutes. I want to focus Kerbal. There we go. Node in T minus 10 minutes. We will go ahead and get oriented for that. With this fancy new SAS module, we've got so much authority. I actually didn't expect to turn that quickly. Okay, we'll just chill here. And you know what? I didn't include solar panels. I'm a moron, but that's okay. We've got plenty. We'll warp to next maneuver. Is there an alternator on these? It seems like they removed the alternator. Okay. We'll have to keep an eye on our electric charge. 1 minute, 25 seconds, so 42.5 second burn. Or 42.5 seconds is the T-minus that we want to start this burn at. So I'm going to go ahead and warp forward towards 42.5 seconds. Right now. And off we go to the moon. And yeah, there's no alternator on this engine now. They did remove that, so that's something we'll have to consider. We may be able to get some in-space high science. We're definitely going to grab some science from the moon. And yeah, future iterations, we're going to have to make a couple of changes here. We're definitely going to include solar panels on probably the Science Junior. And then we will definitely include those fins. I think placing them on the outer stages might be our best bet. We'll have to see. We'll just play around with the aerodynamic overlay once we get there. But this will get us a very nice encounter with the moon. I'm not sure how low we have to be for our... I think we just have to be in space near for our contract. So that is indeed what we will do. We will go for in space near. Okay. And that should get us exactly where we want to be. which is right here. So at this periapsis, we are going to want to burn retrograde down to a periapsis of probably around 50 kilometers. So about right here. Of course, our inclination is a little weird, but I don't actually care about the inclination. We don't have to hit a particular angle here. So this should be about where we want to be. 432.6 meters per second. I mean, we could fix our inclination right now, but I really don't want to. It would just be annoying because we don't have the ability to lock normal and anti-normal yet. I mean, if we were to do it, we'd want to do it right about now. We'd do, like, something along the lines of this. We would just try to fix our inclination a little bit, like... Actually, that would do the trick. That would get us an equatorial inclination. We'd then have to adjust this, of course. I'd redo that after we did the inclination change. It's not a perfect inclination, but you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. So this is going to be a burn time of 2 seconds, so we want to burn this at t-minus 1 second. Let's go ahead and warp to next maneuver. Oh, hello. These... I think we'll go ahead and grab these. We'll keep that, and then we'll reset that after this burn. So we'll go ahead and warp forward a little bit further. So at about t-minus 1 second is when we want to burn. About like that. And that will get us in a decent inclination. So then we will go ahead and do a quick retrograde burn here to about 50 kilometers. So somewhere along the lines of right about... I wish they'd change this. The fact that the scroll accelerates as you have more scrolling is a little frustrating. Ooh. That feels nice. I usually can't manage that one. Fantastic. So, I mean, it's not going to be perfectly inclined, but it's definitely going to be a whole lot better. So we've got that inclination. We've got our electric charge. So I'm going to go ahead and turn SAS off for right now. We're going to have Bill EVA. And actually, we're not. We're going to have him hold off on that EVA. We're going to collect all of the science from the mystery goo and the material study. Now Bill will EVA. And he will back off. And RCS on. Hang on, Bill. Nope, Bill. There you go. Wait, Bill. Why are you Bill? You're supposed to be Bob. Okay. We have Bill. I guess Bill's going to the moon. Why are you here, Bill? We wanted Bob. Oh, man. Okay. So we're not going to be able to get any moon science from the Science Junior or from the Mystery Goo unit. That's okay. We will be back to the moon, and we will have Bob next time. So we're just going to go ahead and warp over to the moon. Hello, moon. Excellent. Now, as expected, we cannot do mystery goo observation or materials study. We've already got an EVA report for In Space High, so we may as well go to low orbit. Low Mooner orbit. So here we go. Our KerbNet access is not amazing right now, but that's fine. That's why we have crew. Okay, here we are. we're going to go ahead and position, SAS on. There we go. This is a 34-second burn, so we want to burn this at T-minus 17 seconds. So we will go ahead and warp forward a little bit. Oh, wow. I warped forward too much. We will have to compensate for that. Luckily, we've got plenty of DV. Okay. We are now in orbit around the moon. Okay, this is getting a little bit screwy to try to keep up with the node now. So I'll just throttle down for the remainder of this. There we go. Close enough. Not bad, considering I missed the node. Our inclination is pretty close. We don't have inclination data, unfortunately, but yeah, this is pretty close, I think. Advanced orbital info. Oh, 0.2%. Or 0.2 degrees. That is very close, considering I was just eyeballing it. I'm pretty happy with that. So we are definitely going to need to drop our apoapsis down to about even. About like that. Excellent. Now we've completed a parameter of the contract, and that is the stable orbit. We have not completed the contract yet, because we need to go on an orbital spacewalk near the moon and return to Kerbal from orbit of the moon. So we will go ahead and warp to next maneuver. We're not burning any electric charge right now, so that's perfect. Why are we limited to so slow of warping? It's no longer auto-warping. Okay, there we go. Now it's auto-warping at a decent speed. That's good. Once we hit in-space near, then we're going to need to do an orbit and do some EVAs and stuff. Which, that should be hitting, I believe, below 70 kilometers. 60. It's 60. Okay, so crew report, temperature scan, atmospheric pressure scan. We cannot do these because we've got stupid Bill here, so we're going to send Bill to go do the EVA report. Have fun, Bill. Okay. And now we will warp forward a little bit, but we do need to get in position over here. Right here. There we go. Bill, I'm going to need you to EVA again. There you go. Have fun, buddy. Okay. So we're going to need to burn this at T-minus 2 seconds. We're going to warp forward, but relatively slowly, because the time warp could always be stopped by us going over a different biome, just like that. We'll grab that science. Excellent. Okay, we're almost there. 3, 2. Okay, and let's just go ahead and finish off this maneuver. Technically, we are good enough right now. Okay, there we go. So, our eccentricity is very, very low, 0.0015. Our inclination, 0.2. I like it. And of course, there's all of this nonsense as well. But right now, I'm only worried about the inclination and eccentricity, and we kind of nailed that. So, we are now going to EVA Bill and grab the Midlands. It's apparently already there. I'm going to swap over to Jeb, and we are going to collect everything. And now we're going to swap back to Bill and hop in. There we go. And actually, I'm going to turn the SAS off. I don't want to burn any more electric charge than we have to right now. So let's just do a quick orbit here and see what more EVA reports we can get. Oh, we missed the lowlands there. That's okay. We'll be back to the lowlands. So I'm going to go ahead and put a maneuver node right here. Yeah, there's the lowlands. And that maneuver node is just a marker, so that we know where we started this orbit. And we're just going to go ahead and warp forward at a reasonable clip here. We'll EVA report. Oh, we missed it. Now it's back again. Come on, let me EVA. Got it. Okay. And now we will just go ahead and continue drifting our way around. Northwest crater, that's fine. We'll keep that. Canyons. Oh, missed canyons. We may be back to canyons. We'll keep an eye on that. If we miss it, we'll come all the way around. East crater. And we're not hitting all the biomes, obviously. We're just hitting the ones this orbit happens to pass over. East Farside crater. Fantastic. Canyons. Oh, we just missed them. Maybe we'll get them back? Maybe. It looks like it dips down a little bit over here. Let's see if we get canyons back. And warp forward a little faster. Canyons? Canyons. Got it. Excellent. Okay, let's continue warping. Midlands. Lowlands, yeah, these are all fine. We've gotten all of these. Yep, that all looks good. Okay, so we've gotten all the biomes we can. Of course, we can't do the mystery goo and the material study because Bill stowed away and Bob decided to play hooky. So we are instead just going to get out of here. Now, I believe we want to get out of here going this way. We'll adjust this. Yeah, we want to get out of here going this way. A little more prograde, if we can help it. Maybe not quite that prograde. Yeah, that is more like the direction we want to go. Want to aim once again for about 30 kilometers. There we go. That'll do. That's a decent little node. We'll turn SAS on. And we are just going to burn right here. So we are going to need to warp to next maneuver, which is actually just behind us in the orbit. So we're going to have to do a full orbit anyway, but that's fine. Okay, we'll get in position for this burn. So we want to burn this at T-minus 9½ seconds. So we'll go ahead and warp forward a little bit. Right now. Excellent. Okay, let's check our final periapsis right now. We definitely want to burn that extra 10.9 meters per second. Let's just get this last little bit of burn done. Okay, close enough. Let's turn the SAS off, because we're going to need that electric charge, and let's head home. We've got a little bit of fuel left, 624 meters per second. Based on our last re-entry, which this one will be, I think, a little bit faster, but based on our last re-entry, we should, in theory, be okay to just re-enter without doing any sort of a re-entry burn. And then hopefully we can recover this whole stage with a powered landing. That would be the idea. So let's go ahead and get directly into retrograde. And watch our battery power just plummet because I did not put anything in. Okay. It's not exactly retrograde, but I wanted to freeze the rotation. Man, I keep missing the warp button. Okay, let's try this one more time. There. We've got a little bit of electric charge. And it does bear noting that this engine can gimbal. So that's fine. We'll go ahead and warp to right about here. I didn't think of that. That is exciting. We need to warp a little lower to handle this. We'll warp to here. Okay. We are in Atmo, and we need to get to retrograde. Okay. We made it to retrograde. We are pretty much out of electric charge. And I'm going to go ahead and do a re-entry burn. I'm going to burn until we have 400 meters per second left. Okay, we did a re-entry burn, and that did drop our speed pretty dramatically. We should now be completely safe, in theory, on this re-entry profile. This should be virtually identical to the same re-entry profile that we did last time. Except we have Bill instead of Bob. And Bill ate a bunch of donuts, so he's he's quite fat. So we're actually going to have more mass than usual. I'm making all of this up, of course, but I'm not happy about the fact that Bill is here. Also, we keep doing our re-entries on the dark side. I swear I'm not trying to do this. Yeah, this is a fine re-entry profile. SAS now goes off. We are more than aerodynamically stable at this point. We couldn't turn if we wanted to, I think. Not quite yet, anyway. Very soon we'll be able to. I'm gonna... We're out of electric charge. So there's no point in trying to bleed off additional speed by rotating to the side. I mean, we could try. And we're out of electric charge. I mean, I guess that flare bled off a little speed. But there's drogue chutes. And main chute momentarily. Main chute deployed. I'm going to go ahead and physics warp a little bit as we come on down. We are definitely coming down in the darkness, and I have no idea what we're coming down on. I can't see. The real-life sun is a little bit blinding right now. There's a bit of glare from my window. If I really wanted to be able to see this... Oh, hello. That's our drogue chute deployment. Actually, we are definitely on land. Okay. Main chute deployment momentarily. We're going to have to do this purely by instruments. Main chute now. Okay, 10 meters per second currently. We're going to go until we are at 100 meters above the surface, at which time we will begin our landing burn. 2, 1, 0. Landing burn begun. This seems a little early. Okay. We managed to salvage the fuel engine. That's excellent. We're rolling a little bit, and there's nothing we can do about it. We have no electric charge right now. We just gotta hope that our parachutes and any friction deals with it, and just let it come to rest. Okay. We can recover soon if the game lets me. There. We got a recovery. Excellent. Bill definitely screwed that one up. And I just looked at the clock and realized we're pretty over on this episode. So we're going to make those alterations next episode. We've got plenty of science, not a lot to spend it on. We're going to deal with all that, though, in the next episode. So you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.